You going?
Yes, we are. Start the timer, and I'll come and sit down. I can not knock the tripod over.
There we go.
Right, we're ready. Let's begin.
Go on then. Let's 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey guys, Callum here from forestfanjr, joined of course by
Jack, also from forestfanjr.
and welcome back to Uncut.
This is the Uncut for the month of March,
Yeah.
and it's about school v college.
Yeah, might be a short one.
Yeah, but we thought because I'm currently in the time of college where I've got quite a bit of work to be doing. I've just finished a big section of assignments, so I've got a little bit of a break now.
We've got the Easter half term coming up soon as well.
Yeah.
There's normally quite a bit to do over that.
I've also just done my exams, so I thought, I've just sort of come out a little bit of assignment work. I've not had a chance to do videos, so why not just talk about college, the thing that's been holding me up.
Yeah. And I've had school X on my mind as well, so I've been thinking, well, college is definitely better than school X, and I thought,
Well, yeah.
it kind of links into what we're talking about.
I should be finished college, finished doing. I'm on a business course. I should be finished business by May. Sort of maybe. Well, we're planning. I don't know. It'll be the first, the start of May or the end of May, but that's when I should be finished. And then I'll have some maths exams in. I think at the end of May and beginning of June. So then I should have, other than work, a free holiday, a free summer to be able to focus on videos and stuff.
And my course set to finish some point in June as well, around then.
So yeah. Let's just jump on into this.
Yeah, talk about some of the differences between college and school, or at least our college and our old school.
Yeah. So we go to college. If you've watched the Uncut vlogs, we go to college in the bigger city.
Day in the life, not of course.
Yeah. Sorry, I mean day in life. We go to the college in a bigger town where we go to the shopping centre.
Yeah.
So right, the first thing we're going to talk about is the timetables.
So, back at school A when we were there, school A, our old school, we had 5 lessons, all were an hour long, for 5 days a week. Of course, since then that's now changed thanks to school X, but moving away from them, save them for another video.
So in college, last year, me and Callum were both doing the level 2 course. We're now on level 3, which is this year and next year. So for me, in level 2, I did 4 days a week, or 3.5. Hang on, it's 4 days. So I went Monday to Thursday. Tuesday I was only there till half 4 for maths, and then after my exams, Friday then turned into a half day as well.
And then me, I was there Monday and Tuesday, but the Tuesday lessons didn't start till about 11:45, so that's kind of just the afternoon, so I consider that half a day.
Yeah. And then now in level 3, I go 3 days a week: Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Tuesday is until 11:30. So yeah. Then Monday and Tuesday 9 till 4:15.
And then I'm there Wednesday to Friday now, Wednesday, Thursday it's the full day. Friday I'm only there in the morning, and I'm back home by about 2 o'clock ish.
So yeah.
In terms of how long these lessons actually were.
Yeah. So last year, my lessons were about an hour and a half in business, and then in maths they were 2 hours. This year they're an hour or an hour and a half, and an hour and a half, it's actually an hour and a quarter in maths.
My lessons, they've been 1 hour, or mostly 1 hour. Last year I had one section that was 2 hours.
Yeah, actually, the lesson on Wednesday is 2 hours, but we do have a break in between for about 15 minutes.
Yeah, and then my sessions this year kind of vary between 1 to 2 hours.
Okay.
So in terms of when we actually begin the day.
Yeah. Well, my day, on an average college day, my day will start at 6:10. That's when I get woken up by my alarm.
Yeah, I have to wake up about 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I get out of bed about past, do what I need to do, ready to leave at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, because it's about an hour bus journey from our town to the other one.
Yeah.
So we have to make sure we're up and ready as early as possible, really.
Yeah, the bus leaves at
20 past
7-ish.
7-ish.
Yeah. So
It takes about 15 minutes to walk there.
yeah, 15.
home.
Yeah, it takes me about 15 minutes, and then 50 minutes or so on the bus.
Yeah. So we're usually there by about 20 past to 8:30.
Apart from the snow day.
Yeah, apart from when the snow happened and we were on the bus for about over 2 hours.
Yeah, there's a stretch of road near School X.
Yeah, from a village to School X. It normally takes about 5 minutes.
Yeah. It took, how long was it?
Over an hour.
Yeah. About an hour and a quarter. It was mad. It was
Yeah.
absolutely mad.
But yeah, in general, our first lessons normally start about 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah, my lessons every day will start at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, mine on Wednesday and Thursday start at 9. On a Friday I start at 10:45, but I still get there early just because I like to sit in reception and wait, just watch videos while I'm waiting.
Yeah, actually, talking about the bus, we used to be able to watch YouTube videos on the bus, but for some reason, like, because we're on a stagecoach bus, you have to sign in, like, on Stagecoach. Like, on there, you have to agree to terms and conditions every time you want to use it. The screen for that changed one day, and since then, you'd be... So if you wanted to watch a YouTube video, it would load up the video, all the recommended videos, the comments, everything. Then it just... Where the video is, it'll have the thumbnail with a loading circle, and it'll just never load. So, yeah. I used to watch loads of videos on the bus on the way, so, like, a channel I watched called 90 Min. I used to watch their videos on the bus and then talk to my friend about it when I got to college, but obviously I can't do that now. So I have to watch it the night before. It's not a problem, but it's a little bit annoying.
Yeah, and with me, with the bus, for some reason my phone will never sign into the Wi-Fi. It just won't. And when it comes up with the thingy, it asks me to put my email in and say yes or no to receiving newsletters about the bus. And I fill in my email, I tick no for the newsletter thing, and I press OK, and it always says, please fill in the required fields, even though I have filled them in.
No, I pressed yes and it worked for me.
So I've tried yes and no for both the newsletter things, and none of it's worked. So apparently I just can't sign into the Wi-Fi.
Was it on your Windows phone?
No, Android phone.
Oh, right. I was going to say, if it's your Windows phone, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. No, the Windows phone let me sign. It let me sign into the Wi-Fi during the snow.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
So the one time the Windows phone outperformed an Android phone.
Yeah.
in the snow. Yeah, we're getting sidetracked now. Bus is supposed to be the next point.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we leave 7, arrive about 8:30. First lesson at 9. When do we finish?
Well, on a Tuesday, as I've already mentioned, I only have one lesson, which is 9 till 11:30. So I mean, I usually stay at college and do work in the library and catch the bus at 2:45. Or like, so I catch the bus either 2:45 or 2:45. But my lesson does finish at 11:30.
And then my lesson, it's supposed to finish at 5, but he lets us go at 4. So I get the bus back at about 20 past 4.
Yeah, then on Monday and Wednesday after maths is meant to finish at 4:30, but we finish at 15:15. So I get the bus at 20 past, which is always late.
And then on Fridays, he lets us go at 12, so I just catch the 1:45 bus and get home.
Alright, yeah.
Like I did today. So I think that's it for that.
Yeah.
So, do we prefer the college timetable or the school one?
Oh, 100% I prefer college.
Yeah. I mean, in general, we get more free time to relax.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Only being there half a week.
So I don't go Thursday, Friday, but Thursday I usually have off, and then recently I've been called into work every Friday. Last week, this week, probably going to continue now. So yeah.
And then, Yeah, of course, we're only there for one lesson or two in Jack's case with maths rather than like 10. So
Yeah, so it gives you more
much
time.
Much rather do 1 or 2 lessons than 10.
Yeah, and it gives you more time to actually focus on your work. Like, if you have 10 lessons, you've got to split your time. It's actually weird because at school you have 10 lessons and only 2 days off, but at college you have 1 lesson or 2 lessons and you have 4 days off if you count the weekends.
Yeah.
So it's like, anyway, it gives you more time to focus on your work and make it the best it can be than having to rush through one piece of work to be able to do another piece of work for a different subject. You know.
You can just focus a lot more time on one assignment and make sure that's the best it can be.
Yeah, well in my case I had 3 during on Wednesday just gone.
So last week when this goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do spend a lot of that time on coursework, of course, like we just said, but it is still nice to have that free time there.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good.
It's just oh no, we don't want that one. No, that's that's my notifications that keep popping up.
That's what I was trying to get rid of, and then I must have tapped on another one. Right, okay.
Right then, now our main point about the bus. So, like we said, it takes us about an hour to get from town to college and another hour back, 50 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, pretty much.
Apart from the Wi-Fi, like we've already said, main complaint is the bus back home is almost always late.
Yeah. Like the bus to college has been late like once or twice.
Yeah.
Like the other day it was 10 minutes late, and then because one of the roads was closed it went a completely different route. It went actually past your house.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, so...
Yeah, with the road closed for construction work, yeah.
Yeah, but other than that, the bus there is fine. It's just the way home. It's always 10, 15 minutes late.
Yeah. And to an extent I kind of understand because the traffic around that time is usually pretty bad, but...
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it will say on there's like a digital timetable thing, and it will say like, bus to, let's just call it town 6, which is where we are, or town 51, and then it will say 7 minutes.
Yeah.
And then the next minute I look, 12 minutes because it's been held up.
Yeah. And then even when it gets to saying due, it's stuck on that for about 5 minutes before it actually turns up.
Yeah.
So it's just ridiculous, really. So I don't really know if there's anything that can be done about that if the traffic really is that bad.
Yeah, it's not really that much of an issue, as long as it's not too late.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it is coming from the shopping centre that we go to.
Yeah.
That's where the bus stops and then comes back to our town from there.
Yeah, so, I mean, I do understand it could be to do with what you said. Yeah, and also when we're going from college to the bus stop, it's always busy, the roads are.
Yeah, and dangerous trying to cross it as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
The amount of times where we've gone to cross and then someone stopped to let us go over, and then while we're midway through crossing, that look like they're about to go forward again.
Or someone lets us cross, because it's like there's 2 lanes going the same way. So someone will stop to let us cross, and the other one will keep coming. And then the other side will keep coming, and the guy or woman who waits for us will get cross and just drive off. So then we're waiting even more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, when I was there last year, I mean, it would usually take me like 5-10 minutes to cross all the roads. Now I don't wait as long as I do. I usually just, we're a bit more, aware, as opposed to just waiting. Like if there's a car coming like quite far away, I would have waited, but now I just go.
Yeah. So traffic lights would probably be helpful on that road, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
and it doesn't help that it's a huge roundabout as well.
Yeah.
So
I imagine if people wanted to get traffic lights it'd be like people are trying to get traffic lights put on the roundabout outside School X. School X and the people there don't want it there. They say School X have been saying that they think it's going to cause more accidents somehow.
Are they mad?
Yeah, because they think people are going to try and catch the red light, and they're going to end up hitting kids crossing the road. So.
Oh.
I think
it'd be safer with the lights, because some people will actually stop.
Yeah, people with common sense actually see the red light and think, okay, better stop. and actually stop.
But
Of course, you do get the odd idiot who does go ahead, but
School X just
yeah. I think it's just they don't want the roads being clogged up by construction works for months while they get them installed. Really,
yeah. Why don't they just do it during the summer holidays?
I don't know. Well, I imagine it'd be a similar thing if they tried to install traffic lights on the roundabout outside college as well.
Yeah.
It's normally very busy, and if it's being closed, if it gets closed for putting in traffic lights, then it probably wouldn't help.
Well, that stopped the buses running because if the road's closed for construction work, the bus won't be able to get to our stop.
You'd have to find another way around. I mean, they find another way around the road works in our town, so they find another way around the road works in the other.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they probably will.
What I do want to mention though is the bus driver I had today. So this morning, after he'd let everybody on, while he was waiting just before he had to actually go in case if one or two other people showed up. While he was waiting outside, he was vaping, and I think he had the door open as well.
Yeah, most people, like most of the e-bus drivers, do stand outside smoking, but they lock the door.
Yeah.
You know, this like the guy could have been vaping and like people could have just snuck on the bus.
Someone actually came up to him while he was vaping as well, like wanting to get on, and he just let them on without even paying for a thing or showing him his pass. So that guy might have gotten on the bus for free without paying for a ticket.
Was that the same guy who said to you the other day, "Ladies first," and then?
No, I don't think it was.
No.
But that was this morning, and then this afternoon when he got back into town, he did a routine stop outside of a newsagent's, and let loads of people on, let loads of people off, and then before setting off again, he got off the bus, took the bus money with him, like as in the money people paid the fares with. He went into the newsagent's and spent about 5 minutes in there. Came out with a can of Carlsberg, I think it was, and a bag of crisps. So he spent somebody's bus fare money on a can of beer and some crisps. And because he spent 5 minutes in there, it's holding things up quite badly.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy just... I don't even know.
Dear me.
Well. Right, that's that. Right, teachers and tutors.
Yeah, when I was at school, we would have like a different teacher for almost every lesson. So we'd have a main tutor where we would go every morning and every afternoon.
Yeah. For us, he was the geography teacher.
Yeah, my other absolute legend.
Yeah, he was awesome.
And then we'd have a different teacher for each subject.
So we'd have one for English, one for maths, one for science, one for history, geography, one for business, one for IT, one for food tech, all that.
Yeah. Sometimes the teachers would cross over lessons, but
yeah,
it would only be like
sometimes I think the business teacher did IT every now and then.
Yeah, and obviously the geography teacher did travel and tourism.
Yeah. When we were in year 9, our art teacher did citizenship with us for some reason.
Our tutor, who was a geography teacher, he did citizenship as well.
Yeah, when we were in year 7.
Year 7.
But that's that. A fair amount of the teachers, fair amount of them were fine. Nothing wrong with them. Most
of them I didn't mind. Some of them I actually miss.
Yeah, we got on with quite a lot of them.
But some of them...
yeah, one or two of them. Kind of glad that we don't see them anymore.
Sorry if you're watching,
yeah.
But... yeah.
Hopefully not, kind of.
Actually, maybe a story for a different video, but one of the teachers actually called us out in an assembly.
Yeah, indirectly. I wasn't there that day, I was off sick.
Yeah, but I was there.
About a video we released early January 2016.
Yeah, we had to private the video.
Yeah, that was part of the reason why it's now not there.
But that could be a different story for a different video.
Yeah, if we decide to talk about that.
Maybe we could do it for a vlog.
Yeah. My sister told me that teacher's leaving, actually. Finally.
Oh, well, I'm glad for the students whoever know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Let's just quickly...
Yeah,
we've got a 20-minute limit on the camera, so we're going to quickly just get that sorted now.
Yeah.
Right, next bit's going. Right, so where were we? Teachers.
Yes.
Covered a school day teachers. So, college ones.
I'll let you go first with that one.
Right, so, Level 2, last year I had 2 teachers, one main tutor and another who covered for just one lesson a week.
Right, mine's a little bit more confusing. Right, I'm just checking the notes, by the way. Just seeing how I've written it, and I've written it simply in here. I'd have to describe it. Right. So I had one main tutor who left. We had a supply teacher while I was waiting for the other teacher to come. She eventually arrived. I think was it might have been in January? No, it was later than that. Maybe this time last year. I had a maths teacher, a teacher for employability, and then 2 secondary teachers. So one for, we did like a customer service course for like a month, and then that we stopped that, and then we had a thing called tutorial, and we had a teacher for that. And then she also did some business as well. When we had our exams, she helped us, took us for finance. So yeah, I think that in total that 4 or 5. I think I had 5 teachers altogether. Oh, I don't know if I've already mentioned this, but I had one teacher for maths. Did I mention that?
No. You mentioned the employability.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Right. And then, right, level 3. Again, this year I've got one main tutor, and then I've got 2 or 3 other tutors who cover for a lesson, and also one employability tutor who does nothing.
And then for me, I've got 2 main tutors, so a Monday and Wednesday I have one of them, and then, actually no, Monday and Wednesday I have one of them, Tuesday and Wednesday I have the other. So like Wednesday morning I'll have the same as the Tuesday, Wednesday afternoon I'll have the same as the Monday, and then I've got one maths teacher.
I'm serious about my employability teacher doing nothing, by the way. He has one session with us a week on a Wednesday for an hour. All he does at most, he turns up, he tells us about like one work placement, just tells us it's there, and then that's it. That's all he does for the hour.
What, so you don't you never teaches you how to be more employable, or
no,
what to do in an interview?
No.
So because I might be seeing about if Callum could do a shift on one of his days off at my place. So if you had to do an interview, you won't, but if he did, then you wouldn't have a clue what to do.
Correct. I'd have no idea what to say, what to wear, what to act like, nothing like that. I've got no idea what to put on a CV either, so that's not much help. And yeah, he just tells us about one placement that a lot of us can't even get to anyway.
Well, I've got a CV already. Mine's actually pretty decent because my dad is friends with someone who's, I think, might be the manager of a car dealership, and he looks at CVs like, very often, and he helped me to fill it in. So mine's pretty decent, to be honest.
We've got 2 3D printers, both of which are broken. So my group have actually nicknamed the printers after the employability teacher, saying that both of them don't do any work.
Yeah.
And what's funny about that, this employability teacher was supposed to order the replacement parts to fix the printers, and it still hasn't. That was like a month ago. So there you go.
So what do you do in that lesson then?
Sit there and do nothing. Listen to him drone on about one job, and then that's it. You just sit there and do nothing.
How long do you talk about it for?
About 10 minutes at most, I'd say.
So could you just say, right, no, can we leave? Will he let you leave?
No. He's supposed to keep us there for an hour, so he does. He just doesn't really do anything.
Fair enough.
Everyone just jokes that he just turns up just for his paycheck and does nothing.
Yeah. Have you told your main tutor that?
Yeah, everyone already makes that very clear that they agree with exactly what I've just said.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a secret around our year group, around our
course.
Yeah, course.
Department.
But yeah, there's that. You mentioned your tutors, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my tutors fine, all of them really. Also, on a Tuesday, between I think it's 1:30 and 2:30, we're meant to have a lesson called PDBW, which is like online learning, employment skills, that sort of thing. We don't, it never happens. No one used to turn up for it. Like 1 or 2 lessons, people would turn up for it. After that, no one would really turn up. I remember me and 2 or 3 of my friends would turn up, maybe one or two others, and that was it. So the teacher just cancelled the lesson, and then just allowed us to work on do assignment work at home. I did, but people
Yeah, but a lot of your group
just didn't do it at all.
But yeah, the tutors in general, they're so much more laid back
For sure.
than school A teachers.
I mean, my tutor recently got annoyed with the class because they wear coats and caps in lessons. They're
not supposed to.
No, they charge the phone. Some of the people are always late and have bad attitude. I mean, I'm not bragging. I don't wear caps to school, or I always make sure I have my coats off and stuff. My phone's not on charge. But it used to be before that rule was put in. But yeah, other than that, they're more friendly than school teachers, I think.
Yeah.
There was the odd one or two teachers, like our tutor, who was really friendly, but some of the others were quite, I don't know, formal. Do you know what I mean? Like they're your teacher, not your friend. Where at college they are your tutor and not your friend, but they're more friendly.
Yeah, and I think by the sounds of it, my computing tutors are a lot more lenient than your business ones.
Yeah.
I mean, they're fine with us being on our phones. They're fine with us playing games. A lot of the group tend to play PUBG every now and then.
Yeah.
As long as we get the work done on time, we don't really seem to mind.
I think maybe the teachers more, because our teacher will sometimes says like, oh, if you had an interview, would you turn up late and wear your cap and slouch down like that? So I think they're trying to get us more like used to being in a workplace, I guess.
Yeah, kind of makes sense. And,
Yeah.
I mean, my tutors, they're not particularly happy if you're late, but they just shrug it off quite easily, really.
Yeah, I'll teach some students, like they turn up late and like the teachers don't really care, but others they talk about. Sorry if you can hear my sister in the background there. What was I saying?
There's something about being late.
Yeah. Some students, the teachers don't even ask why you're late, and some, like the teacher makes a joke about one of the teachers, like, oh, I wonder how long this person's going to be until they turn up. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, one of the guys in my group turned up an hour late today. An hour and a half session, he turned up an hour late. And he was asked why, but just let him get straight on with his work for the 30 minutes we had left.
Yeah.
And even there's someone in my group who's consistently late pretty much every day. He always asks her why, she always gives some sort of a reason.
Yeah.
How legitimate that reason is, I have no idea. But again, he just kind of lets her get on with stuff pretty easily. Never really has a go at her all the time.
Yeah, apparently, right, someone in my class, they said something like their brother had beaten someone up, so they had to go to their school and see what happened. What sort of an excuse is that? Oh, sorry, mate. I don't know what.
Insert.
Yeah,
Generic name. Dave.
I don't know.
Rob.
Let's go with
Henry. I don't know.
Gupta. There you go. Right, hey up, Gupta. Sorry, I'm late. My brother beat someone up. Come on.
My brother beat someone up, but I just had to see all of it.
Yeah, I had to go to his school and see what happened. Come on. Anyway.
Yeah. Mention that. Not bothered if we play games and or play on our phones in lessons in our group at least.
Also, actually,
as long as we do work.
About the teachers, at school you had to call them Mr. or Mrs.
Oh yeah, no, at college you can call them by the first
you
name.
actually just, so, say I was your teacher, you'd call me Jack, not, Mr.
Surname.
Reedy. Yeah.
And me, call me Callum instead of Mr. Wally. Of course, Wally's not my actual last name, but
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
But yeah, so
more friendly, really.
yeah.
More friendly, more laid back.
Yeah, they're more like, they treat you more as adults than as students. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
at school you're treated in year 11 a little bit less, like in year 10 and 11 a little bit less as children, but in lower school you're
year
treated
7,
more as
8 and
children.
9.
But in college you're quite you're treated like you're in the workplace, really.
Pardon me. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys.
Again.
I keep burping today. I don't know.
When he was
so
sorting
sorry.
out the camera.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, glad they didn't hear that.
eh?
Glad they didn't hear that.
Yeah. Well, that was one to be proud of. Anyway.
Right, final point before we go over everything in general again. Homework. That thing that everybody loves / hates.
Well,
accurately.
I mean,
Yeah, school A got a lot.
yeah, we did.
Quite a lot.
I actually remember in year 6 we got no homework whatsoever. Like,
I remember my group. We got it, but it was always optional, so nobody did it.
yeah. Yeah, sorry if you can hear music in
Next door.
yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, in year 6 we got no homework, and then in year 7 we got loads.
Yeah.
And it was like he just smacked us all in the face. I remember our tutor actually saying, "Oh, when you're in year 7, on our first day of year 7, you probably won't get any homework today." And guess what? He gave us homework.
Yeah, he gave us homework. I got some from a science teacher as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I think I got some science. It was like you had a picture and you had to identify the different hazards.
Yeah, I think I had something like that.
Mm.
How we stayed on top of it, beyond me, I've got no idea how we managed to stay on top of it for as long as we did.
I know, yeah. I ended up doing most homework the night before, but
Yeah, pretty much the same with most students, let's be honest.
yeah.
There was only one bit of homework that I actually didn't get done and got in trouble for. That was like 3 weeks into year 7, and I did almost all the sheet except for this one bit, which I swear to this day he didn't even tell us to do.
Yeah. And didn't you, wasn't that the day that I got
No,
set you up? No.
no, that was another day when he showed us a disgusting video.
Oh yeah, I remember that now.
That might be a story for another day. Who knows?
No, I can't just interject. The song I was put on is actually a banger. But anyway, get back on to it. If you don't know who Alice is, it's my sister. I guess I'll have to put a link down in the...
Yeah, no, you mentioned it.
Yeah. There you go, I've done it now. Right.
Hope you're happy if you're watching. Right, college homework. We don't have any.
I mean, I got bits of homework like in the first few weeks, and then it sort of stopped, and then it was just, for me, just like assignments. Basically essays, that sort of thing. In level 2, we actually worked on the assignments in class. In level 3, we only have like one lesson on the assignments, and then we're expected to do all the rest in our own time.
Yeah, with us, both level 2 and level 3 computing, we get the assignments in lesson, we spend the lessons doing them, and then if you don't get them done in lessons, you can work on them at home. That's the closest we get to homework.
Yeah. And in maths, we were given this app called Pixel, and was meant to do 15 minutes of, like, our teacher would, each lesson would select, or each week would select like 3 tests or whatever, and we had to spend 15 minutes doing them tests a week. We got given it once. I think I was the only one who did it, and then like she never asked for us to, like, she never said congratulations for the people who completed it, the people who didn't, you're in trouble or whatever. She never even mentioned it, so I think we just sort of thought we don't do that anymore.
So there you go. No homework, it's just assignments.
Yeah. I mean, the assignments take up quite a lot of time. Like, I can remember last week and earlier on in this week, I hardly had any free time at all because I was just focusing on assignments all the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I managed to get them done like 2 hours before the handing date. Like, I managed to finalise everything and get it all submitted in 2 hours before the handing date. But I did it.
Yeah.
Some people haven't even started it, but fair enough.
Yeah.
That's something I'd never be able to understand, how some people just don't even start the assignments. And, like, some people either don't start them until the last day or just don't do them at all. Like,
Yeah.
I can't, I worry when I've got, like, a quarter of it left and I've got like 2 days. If I had all of it to do and I had 1 day, I'd be worried sick.
I mean, there's one guy in my course. He starts an assignment, and then what he does, he just spends his lessons like watching YouTube and Netflix pretty much the whole time, and he just doesn't really do any work in lessons unless somebody walks in. Like that's about it.
Yeah.
He kind of finishes it all at home, like within like a day of the hand-in date.
Yeah, my friend, right, he does the work in lessons sometimes, and like if you live in like some of the villages outside with the main towns surrounding where we live, where our college is, then you have to get the college bus, which is like a free bus put on from the college, and it runs at 5 o'clock every day.
Yeah.
Like there's no in between. So if you finish at 11:30, you'd have to wait until 5.
Yeah.
Unless there's another way you're getting home.
Yeah, a bit different from the public bus that we have to get.
Yeah. Now, one of my friends, he gets that bus. On a Tuesday we finish at 11:30, and he has to wait until 5. And he sits there and watches YouTube instead of doing his work, and says, "Oh, I'll do my work at home." Like, it just, I don't understand it. Like,
I mean, he's there for hours. He's there for about 5+ hours.
and recently the computers, like, well, last year the computers would like lock you off if you were playing games. Like, we used to play games all the time at break time and lunchtime, and then once all of a sudden I was making my Premier League All Stars team on FootWiz, and I got my account got locked, and it got unlocked, and then once I'd done my work, I had 20 minutes to wait for my bus, and it was chucking it down with rain, so I went on I think I was doing some FootWiz packs, and my account got locked again. And then recently the laptops, you could watch YouTube on them, and you know, no one would really care. But then if you did it again, like recently they started monitoring your account, so if you've been going on YouTube, they'll shut down the internet and monitor your account.
Yeah, they've got that Impero thing.
Yeah, that was what it was
installed and
called.
everything.
Yeah.
So they can spy on everything that you're doing on the computer.
And I remember I went to ask for my account to get unlocked, and the guy said if you want to play games, go on the seafront.
Go on the seafront.
Yeah, I don't know why he said that. He said I don't want you playing games on my computers. If you want to go and play games, you can go on the seafront.
Wow.
Oh, alright. But yeah, we're off topic.
Yeah. Need to get wrapping this up.
We do.
So, in general, we prefer college over school quite a lot.
100%, 100%. I mean, school's good up until like year 10.
And even then, year 10 to 11, there were still a few enjoyable things every now and then.
But some of the students turned into real idiots. Like,
Yeah, that's to put it nicely.
yeah, I don't know why, but you would say something, and then you could say something slightly, like something like it could slightly be taken out of context, and they changed the whole thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know. But other than that, it was fine.
Yeah. And college, it's been great pretty much the whole way through so far.
Yeah, I mean, college is 100% better than school, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say
at least our
I wouldn't
college.
say 100%. I'd maybe say like 85, 90%.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, it is much better.
It's definitely better than school A now with school A's in control.
Yeah,
let's be
I'd
honest.
hate to be at school now. I'd hate to be at
Any
what's
other
it, school A?
Yeah, that's
I'd hate to
horrible.
be at school A now.
Yeah.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so just had to switch camera again because the other one, A, died and B, ran out of space. So I had to switch over to the phone for this last bit.
Yeah, I still don't think this is. Oh, that's
Battery, fidget spinner, not battery. But
yeah. I don't know if this camera's even straight, but
doesn't look like it. It'll be fine.
never mind.
So we got to there on the notes.
Yeah, I'll let you carry on then.
Right, so yeah, like we said, both prefer college over school. School wasn't terrible, but wasn't perfect, wasn't too terrible, wasn't too perfect, all that.
Yeah.
It was alright. College been better the whole way through.
For sure.
So, quick summary of what we've said. You do generally start earlier and finish later than you did with school.
Yeah, but we do 2 less days, so that kind of weighs out a bit.
Yeah, balances it quite a bit. we have, how many lessons do you have a day normally? I normally have 4.
Two.
So there you go.
2 or 3.
So less than the 5 and now 6 lessons.
No, I have 3. 3 lessons.
Still less than the 5 and or 6 at our old school.
Yeah.
So, yeah. The atmosphere around, is better. We're laid, or everything's everybody is a lot more laid back.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Well, in terms of like their personality, but if you're with doing work, they're just as. Is it uptight? Would you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you're doing work and behaving yourself, then they're everyone's pretty friendly.
Yeah.
Treated as young adults as well.
That's a big
rather than little kids.
That's something I prefer, like 100% bet more, because like I don't know, it's just being treated as a kid? Treated as a kid.
I don't think treated.
It's like going to school and being treated like a child. Just makes it feel like it's a chore. I know college can be a bit of a chore, but it's like you feel more like it's something you want to do.
Yeah.
Than something you have to do.
And of course, with it being only one subject that you actually, it's a subject that you choose and you want to do.
Yeah.
That you're going there to do.
Well, I mean,
unless you're doing maths or English.
Based on some people in my course, I don't think they want to be there. But like in the second year of level 3, then you'll find the people who actually do want to be on that course. Because obviously you have to, in our country, you have to be at college until you're 18 years old, or in education until you're 18 years old.
Technically, we could leave college at the end of this year.
Yeah, but
we'll turn 18 this year.
I want to stay on for an extra year.
Yeah.
Then I might even look at an apprenticeship, which is still education in some way. But that will cross that bridge when it comes to it.
Yeah. But doing the subjects that you want to do with tutors who are friendly, being able to refer to them by first name rather than Mr. or Mrs. surname.
Yeah.
Only having to do 1, 2 or 3 subjects rather than, or at least one of those subjects that you care about, rather than doing 10 subjects that you don't care about.
Yeah, and also gives you more time to actually focus on that work and do the best you can
in that one subject.
Yeah. So at school, you'd have to have balanced out between food tech homework, geography homework, history homework, all due in for like Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday, and then
maybe even all on one the same day.
Yeah. But with college work, you actually have time to focus on like one subject, so you can spend those 3 nights or that 4 hours on just one piece of work, then 3 pieces of work.
And trying to squeeze in 3 pieces.
Yeah.
So, of course, that takes off so much pressure.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Having just one thing to worry about rather than 3 plus.
I mean, it still is pressure when you have like 3 assignments all due for the same day, like I did. But it's not like
it's not 3 assignments in 3 subjects at least.
Yeah, and they're all kind of linked together, so you can sort of do them like a bit of one, and that could help you with a bit of another. Do you know what I mean? So
yeah. And of course, with us being able to focus more on one piece than several, gives us time to focus on that and increase the quality of it, make it the best it can be.
Yeah, so you don't have to like, oh that'll do, or that'll do, because you're doing a piece of work, oh that'll do, now I've got only, it's 9 o'clock and I've got to go to bed at 10:30, let's say, and I've still got like geography to do. You would have that full, that extra hour and a half to focus on your work.
Instead of trying to do several bits instead.
Yeah, again, we do apologise if you can hear anybody in the background.
I think that's that. Like I said, only being there half the week, more free time in general.
Yeah,
of course, it is more dominated by finishing assignments and
going to work.
Yeah, going to work, but again, it is still nice that it is there if we don't have anything to do.
Yeah, and also because I start work at 11 o'clock, so I don't have to get up as early, so we can have a kind of bit more of a lay-in.
Yeah. And of course, having a full day to ourselves rather than just the morning and the afternoon.
Yeah.
No, that's kind of nice.
It is, yeah. And now Callum's actually finishing early on a Friday, when I've finished work, we can actually meet up.
Yeah.
So then we can do videos. Beforehand, we had no days off other than
the weekend. Jack had work and personal stuff going on.
Yeah, so
pretty much every weekend.
Now we should be able to do more videos. And it'll also be better for us on a Friday because then we can stay with each other until we go to our youth club in the evening.
Oh yeah.
So we can all just go with each other, all in one smooth, I don't know, line. Yeah, that'll do. I was gonna say smooth passage. I don't know if that made any sense.
Kinda. And again, as long as we're on time for lessons, again, we kind of have free roam. They're not too bothered where we go outside of lessons at college. Really.
Yeah, like sometimes at lunch we'll go into the town centre and either pick up a McDonald's or Subway or something like that. I haven't done that too much of late because I've been doing work in the library, you know, getting food, doing it, eating whilst doing my work. But sometimes I would have gone to like McDonald's or Subway or something like that.
Yeah. Me, I don't really do that because I never bring anybody with me. So I just go and sit in reception during the long breaks instead.
And if you left school, if you left school when it was break time or whatever,
if you walked out the school grounds, you get in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you would. The police would probably be called.
Yeah.
To hunt you down, unless you had a legitimate reason why and your parents came to pick you up.
Yeah. Like, because there's a small co-op shop just outside of School A. If you went there during lunch to get your lunch, then yeah, it wouldn't end well for you, let's be honest.
Well, unless you had a legitimate reason, like, you know, you have to go home for some sort of medication or whatever, then you'll be allowed. But, like, if you just wanted to go home just because you'd rather eat at home, then no, you wouldn't be allowed. No. But at college, you're treated more as adults, so you can. Yeah.
I mean, they give us a bit more, or they put a bit more trust in us to actually come back during or for lessons.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like I know some people who, if they'd gone home in secondary school, they wouldn't have come back.
Yeah, if they could, they would have gone home at break and just not come home. Not come home, not come back to school.
Not come home.
Would have gone home and not come home.
Where they've gone.
No, they would have gone home and not come back to school. But at college, people normally actually do. They go to town or go back home for lunch and then not come home again, come back to college for the lessons.
Yeah, and recently some people in my course haven't been coming back in the afternoon, but the biggest majority of them do.
Yeah. And that's pretty much the case with my group.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them didn't always come back, and now they pretty much all always almost do.
Yeah. No, you can rest if you want.
Yeah. I think that's it for this video.
Yeah. Anything else you can think of off the top of your head?
No. I think we covered pretty much everything. Gone on for a lot longer than we thought.
Yeah, right, ideas.
Ideas.
We really need ideas for these.
Yeah.
Because at
this point we're scraping the bottom of the barrel trying to think of new topics for Uncuts.
Yeah. I mean, soon they'll have to be replaced in the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
But yeah, so comment
if
down
you do
below.
have ideas, please let us know.
Yeah, you can either tweet us or comment down below. Our Twitters will be in the description, along with Instagram, our second channel.
Yeah. Any ideas for anything, just let us know in some form.
Challenges as well, you could help us out with those.
Yeah. Random games to play.
Yeah.
What I can do next for playthrough, actually, because I still don't know what I'm doing after Portal finishes.
Yeah, and now I've got a capture card and we've actually managed to find a video calling platform. We can get on with a bit more Minecraft era.
Yeah, finally. Been wanting to do that for years at this point. Finally get started.
I'm really excited to do it. It's just finding the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And filming some of it might be difficult, considering it's just the two of us at the moment.
Yeah. Maybe we could throw it out to you guys, like, if you really want to help.
Yeah, if you're not going to just mess about the whole time, have a bit of fun here and there, but if you're just going to mess about the whole time.
Yeah, so you'll need an Xbox One with Minecraft and Xbox Live. But if you genuinely want to help us, and you're not just going to mess about, then, then let us know.
Yeah, let us know. We might respond and, add each other on Xbox or something, and then when the time comes for actually filming, we'll let you know when it is.
Yeah, that'll be a huge help. But like, you know, don't just mess about. We'll need you to actually cooperate.
Yeah. Have a bit of fun, but if you're just gonna like brief the world or something, don't.
Yeah, because that was taking kind of ages.
Yeah. I don't fancy having to rebuild everything.
So yeah, but yeah.
I think that's it. Finally.
So if you did enjoy, smash that like button.
And we need to make outros quick, really, but
yeah.
Like, subscribe, comment, follow, social media, all that.
Comment what we've asked you to comment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe, whatever. Yeah, we said that already. Cheers.
Bye. 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 Bye.